Throughout August, we've been exploring all aspects of back to school and college costs. And as we continue our series, I want to focus today on student loans. Let's say that despite all your best efforts, you do need to take on some student loans in order for your child to attend the college of his or her choice. Let's also assume that you've filled out a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid, to no avail, and that your child's SAT or ACT scores weren't high enough for schools to throw $100 bills at him or her to join the math team. And your son isn't going to be baby beast mode. Not sure what baby beast mode is? Watch a YouTube video of Marshawn Lynch with the Seattle Seahawks before he retired. For the students out there watching this, there are government loans that you can take out, and the most popular being Stafford loans. These come in two types. They're subsidized, meaning interest accrual is deferred until 6 months after graduation, or unsubsidized, which accrue interest during the time that you are in school. Both loans defer payments until 6 months after graduation, giving you a little time to figure out how you're going to make that payment. Obviously, you want to use as many subsidized loans as possible, and that deferred interest really does add up. When you are talking about taking out loans, pay close attention and try hard to only use those loans for tuition and book costs, and perhaps a semester or two of room and board during the first years when many colleges do require students to live on the campus. After that, look into other options for minimizing your housing and food costs, as the freshman 15 is a real thing, folks. Whether moving into an off-campus student housing with roommates or learning to cook and avoiding eating at a buffet every day makes more sense to you. Controlling your housing and food costs by paying those expenses out of pocket from part-time jobs or work-study programs can greatly reduce the sheer size of your student loans upon graduation. And that will give you more flexibility in where you choose to live and your profession and how you will pay those loans back over time. Now, I know some of you are saying, but Dave, I want to join a sorority or fraternity. Can I use my student loans for that? Well, you certainly can if that's how you want to spend your money, as it is up to you. But understand that you're not just taking a loan, you're making decisions about your lifestyle upon graduation while you're still in school. Ask yourself, are these additional loans I'm taking worth being stuck in my hometown in a cheap apartment instead of being able to move to Nashville or another city with my friends? Is it worth having to take a job you don't really want that pays more instead of working for that nonprofit that you've always dreamed of at perhaps a lower salary? Now, for you parents reading this, let's say that you want to take on some of the student loan debt to lessen the burden on your child, assuming you've determined that debt is the only option to help that kiddo. Too often I see and talk to folks who have made the decision to take a loan from their 401k to pay for their child's education. Please don't do that. It simply doesn't make sense. Consider parent loan options such as Sallie Mae Parent Loan or refinancing with SoFi. If parent loans aren't available to you, you should consider refinance your home if you have some equity available, or opening a home equity line of credit, preferably at a fixed or a capped rate, so that your payment won't go through the roof if rates rise. To wrap it up, there needs to be open and honest communication between students and parents as the numbers are crunched and the cost of school are figured out. Now, some of you may think that this is a laborious task, but I encourage you to keep in mind that this is a great way to have an adult conversation with your child about growing up and taking personal responsibility for their actions. This is a great opportunity to allow your child to open up and bounce ideas off you as they think about their career options. Do you need someone to bounce ideas off of as you plan for your child's education? Do you need or know of someone who might need some guidance with college planning? Please give us a call or pass our name along. We're always here to help.